I'm a bit late to the game, but in January of 2025, I managed to read and listen to 12 books. The first one I actually started in 2024, but I managed to finish it shortly after New Year's. It's Homegoing by Yao Gyasi. I got that as a Secret Santa gift in 2023, so thank you, Lina. I really enjoyed this one, so definitely a yes. And if you're interested in slavery and slavery in America, this is your book. The second one is Keeper of Enchanted Rooms by Charlie and Holmberg. I listened to that because one of her other series is one of my favorites, The Paper Magician. Definitely read The Paper Magician. This one, The Keeper of Enchanted Rooms, was okay. So if you're into magic, that might be your book. The next one was You're Safe Here by Leslie Stevens. It's a sci-fi set into the not too far away future. I can see that stuff like this might happen somehow. I did enjoy that. I was a bit bored in the middle, but in general, it's worth the read. The next one is actually two books, The Librarian of Crooked Lane and the Medici Manuscript by C.J. Archer, I'm sorry. I listened to those, really interesting. I liked the setting, I liked the strong female character, I liked the interconnection of the people, so definitely yes. Then I read a German book, so for the German audience here. Ich hatte mich jünger in Erinnerung von Monika Bittl und Silke Neumeier. I did a video on that, so definitely if you're German and over 40, read that, it's funny. The next one is We Used to Live Here. I did a video on that too, by Markus Kliewer. If you're into strange houses and creepy families, that's your book. Then I listened to Regrettably, I'm About to Cause Trouble by Amie McNee. Yeah, I liked the setting, the historical setting. I liked the strong female character. I liked the witches that are not actually witches, but I had issue with the language used. It didn't really fit into the story, I thought. So a maybe. Then I read another German book. It's here. 22 Bahnen by Caroline Wahl. I did a video on that too. I like the story. It's a typical German storytelling. So, if you're German and you like that kind of book, do read it. The next one was a Star Trek book, actually. Star Trek Psychology, The Mental Frontier by Travis Langley. He's the editor. I did enjoy that. If you're a layman in psychology and you want to learn more about exceptional situations and the psychology, that's your book. It's not only for Star Trek people. Then, of course, we have Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. Onyx Storm, if you're into the Empyrean universe, of course you have to read it, and you probably did already. If you're not, start with the first two books, Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. Ignore the smut, ignore how frail the female main character is, and enjoy the dragons. The dragons are just perfect. And the last one was The Yellow Lighted Bookshop, a memoir, a history by Buzbee. For me, it was a definite yes. It's you learn a lot about the history of books, how they made their place in society, and also the memoir part was really interesting. So this was my January of 2025. See you next time in my book nook.